here tonight on the and tonight we're here tonight, and we're gonna talk about the NFL. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get this shit on their way here tonight. What the fuck is happening right now to the show? Here we go. All right, so some NFL news here tonight, and on a Saturday. Reports coming out of Cleveland. Running back Kareem Hunt is sitting out of team's drills looking for a contract extension. So damn, man. Another guy wants a contract extension. Kareem Hunt, we'll see if he gets it or not. Reports Panthers are naming a starting quarterback until August 19. Alright, yeah, we'll see who wins that quarterback battle between Sam Darnold and Baker Mayfield, man. We'll see. I think that's about it. Let me see here. Yeah, Kareem Hunt, Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold quarterback battle. Alright, I think. Let's see if there's more news here. Giants plays rookie fifth round pick offensive lineman Giants plays rookie fifth round pick offensive lineman Marcus McNeaton on injured reserve due to an ACL. Man, that sucks ass. Marquise Keaton, offensive lineman, is already out for the season, man. Let's see here, more stuff. 49ers sign offensive lineman Jordan Mills and wide receiver Willie Snead to 1-year deals. Congratulations to offensive lineman Jordan Mills and wide receiver Willie Snead. 1-year deal for 49ers. Let's see here. The Browns have activated rookie wide receiver David Bell off the physical unable to perform list. The third-round pick out of Purdue was a Simpsons All-American last year and is a really intriguing prospect. He could earn playing time early as a slot option. All right, we'll see. Packers starting safety Darnell Savage injured his hamstring Friday night while trying to cover Amari Rodgers. He watched the rest of the practice from the sideline with ice wrapped around. All right, man. So hopefully Darnell Savage, a safety from Green Bay, can heal up, man. That's about it right now. Not a lot of NFL news, maybe because it's the weekend, I don't know. Let's probably nothing. Let's see here, the National Basketball Association, Brooklyn Nets Director of Scouting Matt Richard is joining the Dallas Mavericks as a senior office role. Sources tell ESPN Richard spent 13 years with the Nets, advancing from the interim. He grew up in Dallas area. Alright, that's about it, like Jobber City. Major League Baseball, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. We don't have a lot of news here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Pendejo face. Let's look at a Major League Baseball scores, man. There was a lot of games here tonight on a Saturday. A lot of good series going on, man. We got the fucking I beg your pardon. We got the freaking the Mets, man. The Mets, man, and the fucking Braves playing doubleheaders tonight. The first game, the Mets won 8-5, and I believe they also won the second game 6-2. The Mets sweep that doubleheader. Jesus Christ, the Mets, man. I think they're like 5 games up now in the division. Mets are once again running away with that division, man. Everybody thought that I believe back in May the Mets had a 10-point lead, a 10-game lead, and then in like around June, July, the Braves started catching up. And now they're pulling away again. It's up to 5, I believe. So far, they won 3 out of the 4 games. They got one more tomorrow, man. But the Mets looking good, man. The Dodgers making a statement versus the Padres. 7-3 in the 8th inning. We don't give a shit about who you have, man. Machado, Fernando Tatis, Juan Soto, Josh Bell. We don't give a shit, man. They beat the hell out of them last night. Again, kind of beating the hell out of them. 7-3 in the 8th inning. Angels beating the Mariners 5-1. Rangers beat the White Sox 8-0. Like I said, Mets beat the Braves 8-5. Cubs beat the Marlins 4-0. Mariners beat the Angels 2-1 in the first game of the doubleheader. Orioles beat the Pirates 6-3. Phillies beat the Nationals 11-5. Guardians beat the Astros 4-1. Tigers beat the Rays 9-1. Gee, damn, Tigers, man. Upsetting the Rays big time. Giants beat the Athletics 7-3. Mets, like I said, in the second game, beat the Braves 6-2. Royals beat the Red Sox 5-4. Twins beat the Blue Jays 7-3. Reds beat the Brewers 7-5. And Cardinals beat the Yankees 1-0. Rockies beat the Diamondbacks 3-2. The Cardinals are on the verge of potentially sweeping the Yankees, man. Jesus Christ, man. Today, man, Jordan Montgomery, man, ended up debuting tonight with the man. 5 innings, only 2 hits allowed. He pitched a shutout, man. Jesus Christ, man. Yankees were only limited tonight to fucking 2 hits. I don't know what the hell has happened to. That's embarrassing, man. They might get swept by the Cardinals. The Cardinals are a good baseball team, but to the fact that the Yankees have lost the first 2 could get embarrassed tomorrow night. Not looking good, man, for the damn Yankees, man. Fucking LeMahieu went 0 for 3. Aaron Judge went 1 for 4. Josh Nancy went 0 for 3. Gleyber Torres went 0 for 4. Matt Carpenter, I thought he was going to have a big-time series. Not so far, 0 for 3. Aaron Hicks, 0 for 3. Connor Falefa, 0 for 2. Andrew Benintendi, 0 for 1. Karisha Shikashikwa, 0 for 3. They just, I don't know, man. The pitching is fine, I guess. Domingo Herman, German, pitched pretty damn good. 5 innings, only gave up 1 run. And then the bullpen, they didn't allow any runs, but man, I don't know, man. We'll see what happens tomorrow with the damn Yankees and the fucking Cardinals, man. Cardinals so far beating the hell out of them, man. We'll see what the hell happens, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's get into the WWE and the wrestling and all that shit. And then we have some breaking news actually in WWE, and that is that hold on, let me pull up the articles here. The USA Network has told the WWE they won a main championship on Raw, which whether it's the Universal Championship or the WWE Championship. But the USA Network has told WWE we want a championship. So apparently they're saying that Roman Reigns is going to at least lose 1 championship, maybe a Battle Crown, Castle Crown. And that's why they brought in Karrion. The other thing too, they brought in Karrion Kross, excuse me. And that's more of a Triple H guy, right? He was the NXT champion. He was a big star in NXT. So I wonder if he's going to... Because I assume Roman Reigns, the one they want to keep is the Universal title. That's the SmackDown one, and he's had that for over 2 years. I think the one he would lose would be the WWE Championship. So I'm guessing Karrion Kross would win the WWE Championship and go to SmackDown. So this is what may happen. Go to Raw. So this is what would happen, I think, is going to happen. It's going to be Roman Reigns versus Drew McIntyre versus Karrion Kross in a triple threat match. And what's going to happen is it's going to be only, I guess they're only going to do the WWE Championship. They're going to figure out a stupid way to only be for the WWE Championship. And they're going to have Karrion Kross pin McIntyre. And they're going to protect Roman Reigns. And so Karrion Kross is going to win the WWE Championship and go to Raw. That's what I'm thinking. Ladies and gentlemen, because I don't think Roman Reigns is gonna. He might not. I don't know if you know if he's advertised for any more shows after Castle Crown. I know there's a show in Saudi Arabia coming up in November, but I don't know, man. It's at the point now where the USA Network is telling WWE, they're pressuring them. We want a WWE Championship or a main championship, Universal. It doesn't matter on Raw. So I think that's what could happen, man. That in Triple H, he's more of a Karrion Kross guy than he is a Drew McIntyre guy. So I think that's where they might go here. But the thing is, how do you? Hey, it's only for the WWE Championship. Like that's, not the Universal. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I think that's what they could end up heading, man. We'll see what happens. Bayley talked about how she thinks some women need to work less selfishly. Trying to give advice, I guess. I guess Bayley's taking more of a veteran role now. She's been in the WWE for a while. So we'll see where that goes. Hopefully nobody gets ass hurt. But yeah, man, that's the big news that Raw USA Network is pressuring them to bring them a main title. So we'll see what they do with that, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's go over the damn SmackDown recap. Let's go over that damn SmackDown recap, ladies and gentlemen. And then we'll call it a night here tonight on a Saturday. The fuck is happening right now? Alright, ladies and gentlemen. So we start off SmackDown with fucking they took forever, man. We're going over all the damn SummerSlam highlights. And then you start the damn show, Roman Reigns and the Usos arriving, whatever, in the parking lot. And then Pat McAfee, he's acting like a fucking football. He's like a football game, and he's circling everything. I look how I punted off his fucking nuts. And then Baron Corbin, Happy Corbin, he's backstage. He gets ass hurt. Watching it, Ricochets, and he gets mad at him. He's like, I'll wipe that smile off your face tonight. And then he challenges him. And that led us to the first match of the night, which is Ricochets versus Happy Corbin. Pretty damn good match. And again, I think Ricochets is more of a Triple H guy. And that's why Ricochets wins. Happy Corbin, man, he's been losing a lot lately, especially once Triple H took over. Well, I still like Happy Corbin, man. I believe he could still be a fucking champion, like a fucking world champion. I don't know, man. He's always been like he's like a Kevin Owens, maybe even worse, because at least Kevin Owens has been champion. This guy, man, he's got everything, man. He's like 6'7", like I don't know. He's got charisma, man, but they always seem to keep him in that fucking mid-card shit. And then after that, you got fucking Sami Zayn trying to get the fucking bloodline, and so pretty much this led to Sami Zayn, knocking. He wants to talk to Roman Reigns, and the Usos keep coming up with excuses. Hey man, go. We'll text you later. Then he comes back. He's like, can you look at the productions, make sure everything's going good because Paul Heyman's not here tonight. He's still recovering from the F5, and so eventually they tell him, look, dude, you got to pull some weight around here. We're the undisputed tag team champions. Roman Reigns is the WWE Universal Champion. What the fuck are you doing? You gotta start doing something around here. So I wonder, no way he fucking takes the Intercontinental Championship from Gunther, right? It's gonna be interesting to see what Sami Zayn does. Otherwise, they told him we're gonna rip that shirt off of you, that fucking Bloodline shirt. So we'll see. Next match is Shinsuke Nakamura versus Luig Kaiser. And if Shinsuke Nakamura wins, he becomes the number one contender for Gunther's Intercontinental Champion. Obviously, Shinsuke Nakamura won. This match was way too predictable. I don't know why they should have done a triple threat match, kind of like they did on Raw. I don't know why they made it so predictable. Shinsuke wins, whatever. And next we get let's see here. Next, man, we get something that really I did not expect. I don't think that WWE expected this either. Liv Morgan goes out there to get an interview with Kayla Braxton, and she started getting booed, man. They started cheering, you tapped out, you tapped out, you tapped out. And they turned on her, man. She didn't know whether to shit or when or what. She's like, thank you guys, I appreciate it for calling me out on my shit. You could tell she got ass hurt. They had to bleep it out. Oh man, that's a curveball for everybody, for the Liv Morgan and WWE. Let's see what they do now. Even fucking Rhea Ripley tweeted, he's like, hey, Liv Morgan, join the dark side. Fuck the fans. So it's going to be interesting to see. Now they're saying, or obviously storyline-wise, because Ronda Rousey putting the referee on armbar lock after the match. Ronda Rousey suspended. And they even had a freaking gauntlet match to determine the number one contender at Castle Crown. So it looks like they might not use Ronda Rousey anymore. We'll see, man. But yeah, man, she got booed, man. I don't know. Jeez, that's not a good sign, man. Just like that, man, she was so over. And now she got fucking booed. And a lot of people don't even like Ronda Rousey. Like, what the fuck happened? She was literally like almost as over as like a fucking Bianca Belair, and now last night everybody fucking booing her. We'll see what happens. Maybe this is just in that certain city. I don't even know where the fuck it was last night. I know Raw was in Houston. I don't know where the fuck I don't even know where the fuck they were, honestly. But yeah, gee, was it North Carolina? I think it might have been North Carolina. But damn, what the fuck, man? Jesus Christ, man. Then they have the freaking Gutlick match. and it ends up being Sonya versus Alea. Sonya wins, and then it ends up being Shotzi then fucking Shotzi beats Sonya, and then fucking Raquel Rodriguez beats Shotzi, and then Alicia Lee gets beat up by Raquel Rodriguez, and then Shayna Baszler. Shayna Baszler ended up winning the damn whole thing. So now it's Shayna Baszler versus Liv Morgan. It's now Shayna Baszler versus Liv Morgan at Castle Crown. So I guess Ronda Rousey's out of there, whatever. And next we get the fucking Viking Raiders versus some fucking jobbers. They beat the shit out of them, whatever. And then after that we get a singles match. For some reason, Kofi tries to come back and get revenge after what happened to Xavier last week. So they get a fucking singles match with Eric, fucking Kofi Kingston actually fucking wins the damn match, whatever. And then the fucking main event, the Usos come out, man. They're addressing, the Paul Heyman is not here. He's recovering from the FI he took from Brock Lesnar on the announce table. They start talking about fucking Brock Lesnar and addressing that shit. Roman just glowing over that he won again. Drew McIntyre comes out. It looks like he wants to fucking fight him. And then out of fucking nowhere, Karrion Kross attacks Drew McIntyre. And then the wife is there with him. And she puts the timer thing. And I think, and then pretty much Michael Cole's like, yeah, that means it's a clock, tick-tock. Roman Reigns' time as champion may be over. So it looks, man, that I don't know if it's, this is probably by far the best part of the show, right? Karrion Kross coming back and beating the shit out of McIntyre, and then putting the clock on the ring, letting Roman Reigns know your time as champion is up, is coming to an end. But this guy, I think that he was bald, and now he grew his hair. I do feel like the casual fans are not going to know who the fuck he is. They're not going to remember that Vince McMahon treated him like a jobber. And had him lose to like Jeff Hardy in his first match and other stuff. You could tell I don't know, like, I don't know, man. It's just they're just gonna fucking put the championship on him right away and send him over to Raw. I don't know. We don't even know if this guy can be a fucking star in the main roster. Right? And they're just going to right away put him in the fucking deep end with the Sharks, with Roman Reigns and McIntyre potentially in a triple threat match. I would just fucking give it to McIntyre and then maybe have him go to... Or have McIntyre stay on SmackDown with the Universal. That's the problem, though. They don't want I'm sure they won the Universal because that's the one he has for the 2 years. Unless you fucking flip it and have... But then you gotta change the color to red because it's Raw. It's a clusterfuck. So I was gonna say have McIntyre go with or have McIntyre, you just go with one of the championships to Raw, because at least McIntyre's proven he could carry. But I don't know about this fucking Karrion Kross guy. He had a very successful NXT run, but as a fucking main roster guy, we don't know yet, man. We don't know. The fact that they're willing to possibly put him in that triple threat match and have him win at least one of the titles and have him be the fucking main champion on Raw, I don't know, man. I don't know. I guess Triple H trusts him, when he had him in NXT all those years. But yeah, that's tricky. And I think what's tricky too is that because Roman Reigns, you want him to stay with the Universal title. If you got to pick one, then it's like you got the WWE Championship's got to be the one that gets taken away. And then I guess it's got to be... What I would do also to make it make a little bit more sense is have Karrion Kross appear on Raw as well. And so make it look like maybe he's more of a Raw guy. So then if he does win the championship, you go to Raw and okay. Where it's not going to make any sense, he's on SmackDown and then he just wins the championship and goes to Raw. I mean, whatever. I guess I can just tell him, hey, we need a main champion on Raw, and you can go on Raw, and I don't know. But we'll see what the hell they're doing, but a lot of people do believe that's what they're going to do, a triple threat match, and Karrion Kross is going to win the damn WWE Championship. Roman Reigns will stay with the Universal Championship, and Karrion Kross will go over to Raw with the WWE Championship. We'll see what the hell happens, man. Boom. Out of nowhere, man. A lot of curveballs thrown in this show with Raw USA Network now demanding World Championship on their show, and the fucking fans booing the shit out of Liv Morgan, man. Jesus Christ. Boom. I'm like fucking on one knee, man, after that fucking curveball I swing, man. Look like a pendejo right now. Ladies and gentlemen, until next time, I'm like a light. Thank you. What the fuck is happening to the show?